That's a very interesting question because when people are researching this process, much like when we research anything on the internet, that's one of the common things that comes up in a search term. And it's a legitimate question to ask. And so when people are first researching this process, the one thing that we always communicate is that knowledge does not equal understanding. And so while you're researching this process, what I would recommend that you do is first and foremost, get your hands on a copy of a book titled Becoming Your Own Banker, which was authored by the late R. Nelson Nash, who developed and pioneered the process. There's an abundance of great resources available through the Nelson Nash Institute. There's also a lot of great podcast content, YouTube content out there. What's really important to do is to make sure that any questions that come up for you while you're researching the process, any lingering thoughts that you have, that you're speaking to an authorized infinite banking practitioner who can help clarify and make sure that you gain an understanding of the process. And we always say to folks, when you make a determination as to whether or not you're going to implement this in your family or your business, please do so only when you have clarity, because that's what's most important. This is all about understanding the problem, which is banking. And presently, if you're not controlling the banking function as it relates to your needs, then you have an opportunity. And that opportunity begins with researching the concept and making sure that you get clarity for yourself. Because quite often when we hear something new, that's one of the first things that comes to mind. Gosh, I wonder if this is legitimate, if this is a scheme. Very important to connect and work with someone who is thoroughly familiar with the concept and who can answer all your questions.